shot on stage. What you got to play? Generic drops for days. Still the people.
Eating. That's what I'm going to talk about. Eating. Now, I've talked about eating in the past. Usually I'm talking about you got to eat big to get big. Now, what I'm going to talk about specifically is what to eat. And what I'm gearing this towards is the people I see on Instagram and Facebook, you know, that are beginner bodybuilders. You know, they're, you know, maybe 170, 180 pounds, and they're trying to put mass on. You know, they don't really have a lot of muscle. And I see them take pictures of what they're eating. You know, and they have all their meals lined up, and their chicken and rice and, you know, turkey and asparagus and, you know, their oatmeal and egg whites. And, you know, they got this perfect regimen of a bodybuilder. But what they're missing is, you know, you're not going to put on a lot of muscle, I hate to say it, eating these super lean quality calories. You know, you need calorie dense food. You're going to need a lot more calories to put that muscle on quick. And it's great you're regimented, it's great you're cooking your food, it's great you're eating that many meals a day, you're doing everything right, but you need to eat more calories. You need to eat more calorie dense food. You know, in the morning, you can eat the whole egg. You don't need to eat the egg white. In your oatmeal, you can put some peanut butter in the oatmeal. You can have some toast. You know, you can have a banana. You know, you need to eat more calorie dense foods. You know, as far as your meats, you know, you can eat more red meat. You know, these are the things that are gonna make you grow. And that's something that a lot of people don't get. They're eating 6 to 10 meals a day, they're regimented, they're cooking their food, but they're not really gaining any weight because they're not eating enough calories in order to put that weight on, especially if you have a fast metabolism. You know, there's guys that have to eat, you know, food that's not necessarily the best food to be eating just because they got to get those extra calories in. You know, and you have to decipher what kind of body you have, what your metabolism is like, and decide what diet is best for you. Not everybody is different. Now, if you're the kid that, you know, puts on weight easy, you've been heavy your whole life, obviously what the other guy's doing is going to work perfectly for you. You know, and you probably have the type of body that's going to put muscle on fast. You know, I find that kids that are a little bit overweight, thicker than other kids, they put muscle on fast. They don't need to eat as many calories. They just have to, you know, keep their carbs lower so they don't put fat on. Now, these guys that have these fast metabolisms, you know, you can't eat clean like that. It's not going to work. You know, you got to eat more calorie dense foods. So basically, that's my tip about eating, is everyone's different. You got to figure out what works best for you and stick to it and do whatever it takes. This is the break room, and I figured I'd come in here and take a break because I'm exhausted. So, but pretty big break room. Now we're entering into the warehouse. And as you can see, it's pretty huge. I believe altogether, it's about 80,000 square feet, the entire building. Basically, products. Products. And as you can see, we have plenty of room to have more products. And over here, we have our shipping and receiving. And of course, you know, we gotta have a basketball hoop, right? What's up, brother?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Good, man. What we got here?
Shipping some pallets for sport.
And marketing is the most important aspect of a company failing or, you know, doing good or not doing good. And, you know, having the followers and the subscribers I have and the views I get, you know, my company's doing incredible, and I'm actually getting paid, you know? So that just blows me away when I think about that I'm getting paid to advertise my product, you know? And then I see other companies that are not taking advantage of this. You know, they have no YouTube channel, they have no videos, and then I see that they're placing ads in magazines, you know, for $40,000, and that ad, you know, they're reaching like 30 to 50,000 people in that ad, and they're paying $30,000 for 3 months, and I can put one video up and reach millions of people, and they're paying me $10,000 and put the ad up, you know. And the whole reason I started YouTube was marketing. It wasn't about money. You know, I wasn't doing YouTube. I never did YouTube to make money. That was never my plan. It was all about, I need to start a YouTube channel to market my products. You know, it's a great way to market. And that's what it was. And then when the money started coming, I'm like, Jesus Christ. It would be great if people could want to get in shape for themselves, want to look good for themselves, and want to create the body that they feel is the body they want, you know, and not have to appease 11 judges that they don't even know and have nothing to do with them, you know. And if you're a judge and I come up to you and I'm going to say, what do you think I need to do, you know, for the next contest to be better? And you say to me, well, I think your arms are a little too big for your shoulders, and so I think you need to let your arms shrink a little bit. Okay, well, I don't want my arms smaller. I want my arms bigger. So now am I gonna change my body and make my body the way you want my body to be when I don't even know you and you're not even in my life? So I'm gonna make my body the way I don't like it for a $10 trophy. But see, the thing is that the people that are competing are obsessed and addicted, and they don't have any control. It's, you know, people are so addicted, and I was at that point, and so drawn in that they won't stop competing. What's the answer? The answer is I should be doing this for myself, and I should be, you know, wanting to look the best I can look. Where I look in the mirror every day, and I'm happy with myself. You know, I'm living in my skin. You know, but bodybuilding, it's about appeasing those judges. You know, and whatever they tell you need to change, right away. Okay, that's what I'm doing. They go to the gym and they're trying to appease that judge. I didn't have any pressure to look a certain way, but I always looked the best I could, and I always looked the way I wanted to look. And you know, it was enjoyable for me, but I do feel a little bit of pressure to look a certain way. And you know, that's hard because I shouldn't feel that way, but I do, you know, and I feel like I do need to look a certain way for my fans. You know, if I'm sitting here and I'm telling you this and telling you that, well, I better be following that shit too. You know, I can't show up, you know, saying you got to do this, you got to do that, and then I look like shit. You know, what is that? So, you know, for me to be able to educate and help people and motivate people, you know, I need to look good myself. It's always been a big part of my life. You know, looking good is something that was instilled in me as a little kid. You know, my mom was a competitive bodybuilder, so she was very into how she looked, and I was actually raised, basically, the outer shell is very important. I'm not competing, yet I have a bigger fan base. I have more, you know, followers, more, you know, more people wanting to take a picture with me. So I thought it was going to be a huge problem, and it actually hasn't been. It's been really great. There was this one situation where one of the top guys in Olympia, was waiting for an elevator. And I walked up, and this was right in the brink of me starting to become popular, you know? So I walk up, and he says, you know, hey, Rich, hey, man, I'm a fan of yours. I watch your videos. You know, it's great to meet you, and blah, blah, blah. And I say to him, I said, oh, you know, thank you. Great to meet you. I said, you know, what's your name? Okay, it was a top fucking bodybuilder, you know, and here I'm asking him what his name is.
The chicken, I mean, luckily, you know, I got sponsored with Redbird that, you know, I get as much as I want per week. So usually I'll eat anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds a week. And that's usually like $7, $8 a pound at our local grocery store. So that, I mean, that alone is, I mean, $200 just a week, and just in chicken. Carbs are cheap, you know, but it's the protein, man, that they kill you on. So if you're doing like chicken and steak and fish, I mean, you gotta think collectively you're getting in. I mean, I eat around 6 pounds of protein a day, 5 to 6 pounds. So you're getting in that much.
System. I start waking like 6 a.m. every day, and I start to pray, and I go to train again. You know, bodybuilding is selfish a little bit, and you need to be focused to yourself a lot of time.
Those statements.
I am big fan for Phil because he have a great body.
But you and Phil Heath have different body types.
Mr. Lombie has changed the body for Arnold. Is different for Dorian, for Ronnie Coleman. When I thinking about him, I ask myself, I can do that. I said yes, yes. Nobody stay number one whole in life, and I working for that. Mr. Lombie is my dream. It's my dream, yeah, to be Mr. Lombie. I hope this year, yeah.